everybody, and welcome to or back to my channel, House of C. My name is Cassidy, and today I am giving you guys my one bag that I would choose from every luxury designer. Well, maybe not every luxury designer, but the big luxury designers. So let's get into it. But before we get into it, make sure that you like, you subscribe, and you comment down below. Also, make sure to go and follow me over on all my social media accounts. I have TikTok, I have Instagram, and I have LTK. And all three of them are at Cassidy.Carmody. I will see you guys over there. Alright guys, so as a disclaimer, if you can't hear it, I am very stuffed up. I have been sick the last 3 days with the sickness. I don't think I'm allowed to say what kind of sickness, but the sickness, if you know what I mean. So I am in my cozy sweatshirt. I do not look all that cute. I gave myself a full beat with the makeup, and I did the hair, but I am not going to be changing into anything very cute because I don't feel good. And this is what makes me feel good, is my Creighton sweatshirt. Nonetheless, I'm going to give you guys a video, even though I am really sick. But enough crying about being sick. Let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so everyone, starting off, let's go from like bottom to top of like how I would rank the designers. Let's go like Loewe first. So if I had to choose one Loewe bag, I think that I would just go with the classic. I would go with the puzzle bag just because it is like the staple bag that I feel like Loewe is known for. And even though I have the Loewe Raffia tote that I love and adore, it is the perfect vacation tote, it is the perfect summer tote, but I would definitely do the Loewe puzzle bag, like I said, just because that is what Loewe is known for. It's a classic, it's a staple. When you see it out and about, you know what designer it is. So yeah, that would definitely be my one bag from Loewe. And I would go with the classic, not the new kind, but the classic Loewe. So vintage, I would go vintage for sure. All right guys, next up, let's go with Bottega. So when it comes to Bottega, I am clearly a big fan. I would put Bottega in my top 3 designers that I like. I have the teen pouch, and I have the mini Jody and parakeet. And I love both of these bags. They're so different too. Obviously the one is more of a top handle, and the other one is a big clutch under the shoulder situation. But these wouldn't be my like #1 bag choice from the designer, crazy enough. Maybe it's not, but I would do the hop tote in the large size, like a big fat triangular shaped tote. I love the way that tote looks when people are wearing it. It's just like over half my body size, and I would probably put like a lip pencil and a card holder in it and still wear it out like a complete lunatic. Like I have my Birkin 35 and I do the same thing, and I wonder if people think I look insane because I have this massive bag with like 2 items in it, but big bags are in. And I just love the way that bag looks on the body. It's so big and outrageous, but so cool. And I think I would even do it in the suede. Like, a suede hop bag, absolutely. In the large size, yes, no brainer for me. I would absolutely do it. And who knows, maybe someday I will. But right now I'm feeling pretty good with my collection. All right, I think next I'm going to go Saint Laurent, which again, Saint Laurent, definitely one of my top designers. I obviously have a few bags from Saint Laurent. Let me grab them. So from Saint Laurent, I've got my line bag, and I've got my small Lulu tote. And both of these bags, I just wear the absolute crap out of them. I love them so much, especially my tote bag. just because I can do it with the handles, or I can do it crossbody if I'm going to like a food festival or a concert, just to sling it over my body. So easy, and it's just the perfect size. I love it. But if I'd only choose one bag from Saint Laurent, I would do the Sac de Jour. I believe that's how you say it. Sac du Jour. Sac de Jour. I would do the Sac de Jour black with the embossed croc. I've seen plenty of them, and it's a matter of time before I do add that to my collection, just because it does give like Birkin 35, or sorry, Birkin 30 / Birkin 25 vibes. It has feet on the bottom. I mean, the Sac de Jour is definitely Saint Laurent's Birkin, and it's so cute, especially in the baby size. Adorable. Adorable. So that would definitely be my Saint Laurent bag if I could only choose one. All right, guys, next up, Gucci. I don't own a single Gucci bag. I don't know what it is. I just don't gravitate towards the brand. It just doesn't feel very me. I mean, ultimately my goal is to have like one piece from each designer, specifically one bag from each designer, but I don't know, Gucci is just not, I'm not feeling gravitated towards the brand or any of the bags they have out there. That being said, if I had to choose one, I'd probably do the Jackie bag, just because it is such a classic, timeless bag that's been in Gucci's, that has been a part of Gucci since I think it's like the 1960s, and it is named after Jackie O. It just feels timeless. It feels classic. I would definitely go with a Gucci Jackie bag if I added a Gucci bag to my collection, and if I only had one choice, it would definitely be the Jackie bag. I think it's just, it definitely reminds me of the line bag very much in the shape, in the way that it closes here in the front. So maybe that's why I don't gravitate, or maybe that's why I haven't added it yet, but I would definitely do the Jackie bag for sure. I would do it actually in like a maroon with gold hardware. If I had to like think of like a color and a design of it, it would be like maroon or a cherry red with the gold hardware. So who knows? I'll keep my eyes peeled. If I can get it for a decent price on the secondhand market, I would probably pull the trigger on it. But that would definitely be my one Gucci bag. All right, guys, next up, Fendi. Guys, I really do think that Fendi is higher up on my list of designers that I'm going to be adding to my collection. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I really thought that I was going to pull the trigger on one a few weeks ago. I saw one on auction for a really good price. I ended up not doing it, but the bag that I would choose from Fendi would obviously be the baguette. It's just so classic. It just gives me Carrie Bradshaw, like late 90s, early 2000s. And if I had to choose like this style, I would go vintage. I would do like some like beaded design or some like cool like vintage design and like material on it. I'm not into like the logo F's everywhere that you're seeing. Like if you go to like Fendi.com, you'll see those. I want like a vintage, really cool, funky looking Fendi baguette, and I've been keeping my eyes peeled, and I know that I could get one for like a really decent price, so I have a feeling I'll probably add one before the end of this year to my collection, but I'm just looking for the right one. I'm just looking for like the right design, like the right condition, the right price, but that would be the one Fendi bag. If I had to add it to my collection, absolutely, it would be the Fendi baguette. I know some people would probably think the peekaboo, and I totally get it because that's also like a staple Fendi bag that has always just been around forever. But for me, I don't know. I don't gravitate towards the peekaboo as much as I do with the baguette. I just like the baguette. especially because it comes in so many different like crazy designs and materials. So yeah, that would be my one bag. And I'll put like a few pictures up of like ones that I'm thinking of like, I don't know, do you do like a raffia or like a knitted or a sequin or a beaded? Like there are just so many different crazy choices out there. So that's why I really, really like the baguette, and I could definitely see myself adding one to the collection very, very soon. All right, guys, we're getting closer here. As you'll notice, I don't have Lanvin on my list. I don't have Celine on my list. I don't know. I just feel like they're just, I don't know. They just are not, I wouldn't put them in like the top designers. But you know what? Maybe you do. And good for you if you do. I just don't think that they're like relevant enough to be on this list. Okay. So next up is going to be Dior. And I do have one Dior bag, so give me a second. Dior bag is the Lady Dior, and this is the bag that I would choose if I had to choose one bag from Dior. I love this bag. It's so classy and classic. It's just, I love it. It's in this chocolate brown patent with the gold hardware. When I think of Dior, I think of the Lady Dior, and I think of the book tote. So I obviously went with the Lady Dior for my first Dior bag, and I would say that she would be the one bag that I would choose if I could only choose one. Now, that's not to say that the book tote is not a very close second for me, and I've been keeping my eyes peeled for the right book tote because I definitely want to add, I'm definitely going to add a book tote, but I want it to either be in that mini size or the small size. So I'm just keeping my eyes peeled. I don't think that I would go and buy it from the store. I think I would definitely do it secondhand. So keeping my eyes peeled, but I love my Lady Dior. I think she's perfect. I love her in the patent material. It makes sense for me. She's very hard wearing. But yeah, that would just be my Dior bag if I could only choose one. Next up, guys, we've got Chanel. All right, guys, so when it comes to Chanel, I have my Chanel Classic Flap. She is a birth year Chanel. She has been loved very much. I'm actually maybe thinking about selling her and upgrading to one that's a little bit newer, so we shall see. But nonetheless, she's been a fantastic bag. And then I have my Chanel wallet on chain, another bag that has just been absolutely loved and adored. She definitely needs to be, she needs a little bit of my leather treatment. So I'm actually gonna do another bag where I show you guys how I care for my bags. But those are the two Chanel bags I have. And if I could only choose one Chanel bag, it would definitely be the Classic Flap with the two flaps. That one's just a single flap. That's what I would do. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not into like the 19 bag. I'm not into like anything else Chanel. I just feel like it has to be the Chanel Classic Flap, and that's it. I'm interested also in getting a boy bag. I know they're not cool and they're not like in, which I feel like is the time to get a boy bag. So again, keeping my eyes and my feelers out there for a boy bag. It has to be the right price, the right condition, the right color. But yeah, for me, just Chanel, it has to be the Chanel Classic Flap. There just is no other bag that they have that just I'm even interested in. So that's my hot take on Chanel. Guys, I almost forgot Prada. Oh my God. I cannot believe I almost forgot about Prada. If I had to choose one bag from Prada, I would probably do the Clio. I think it's just so interesting. I really don't have anything like the Clio in my collection. And again, it's just so cool. I would go crazy with the yellow. Remember they did like those soft baby like yellow and pink and teals? I would do like that baby yellow with the bedazzles on it. I thought that was so cute, and I don't have a yellow bag, and I feel like it would be a good piece to have. So for Prada, definitely the Clio. in the baby pink, or sorry, in the baby yellow with the bedazzles on it. So cute. I really don't have my eyes on Prada right now. Obviously, I totally forgot to put it on my list, but if I had to choose, it would be that bag. And for the final designer, we've got Hermes. Obviously, I have got my Picotin 18 in a taupe in Clemence leather. And I've got my Pride and Joy, my Birkin 35 in chocolate with gold hardware. And I love my Birkin, guys. I'm obsessed with her. She's so good. I cannot believe I got this bag for such a steal. Like, it blows my mind. But if I can only choose one bag from Hermes, it'd be the Birkin. Don't get me wrong, the Kelly is probably more practical because you do have the strap and you've got a top handle, but I just love the Birkin. It's just, it's so classic Hermes. I love it. Now, if I could only choose one type of Birkin, it would be a 30. I love my 35, but I would definitely do the 30. I feel like that would be the perfect size. And if I had to do specs, I would do the cargo. I mean, I'm wearing my cargo pants right now. Like, I'm such in my, like, cargo era. I would do the Birkin 30 black cargo. I mean, honestly, I would be done buying handbags if I got that bag. I would. I'd be done. That bag, it's just so me. Like, it's like classic with a masculine twist to it with the cargo. I adore that bag so much. I dream about it. I love it. I want it so bad. But, you know, that's what dreaming is for. Maybe someday. Probably never, but maybe someday. But, yeah, that would be my one bag. If I had to choose one bag from Hermes, and I really do like most of their bags. Like, I want to get a garden party. I want to get a Constance. And obviously I want to get a Kelly. Like, those would be my 3 bags from Hermes that I'm keeping my eyes out for. But yeah. All right, everybody. My body is like shutting down at this point. We like barely made it through this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you can look past the fact that I'm in like my sweats and I'm not feeling well. But I wanted to give you guys this video because it's just so fun to like go through every single, the top 10 designers and give you which bag I would choose from each. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, guys, if we can make it to 1,000 subs by the end of this year, we're getting very close to the end of this year, and we're not too close to 1,000 subs, so I'm a little worried. But if we can get there, again, I'm doing a giveaway. It's going to be in SLG from one of the top 10 designers. So, like, subscribe, comment down below, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.